So Sketch is a place where you eat. I think from their website they have lots of different sort of bars and restaurants. Please go and check out their website because it's interactive. It's a bit. I think it's a bit strange. I don't know. I suppose it's about being different and standing out. They do an in-person afternoon tea, but they also do an at-home afternoon tea, and it's been on my list forever, but I'm finally getting it today. Now, you can have it delivered. When I put in my postcode in for delivery for this afternoon tea, it wanted to charge me £28. I'm not paying £28. You can also pick it up. So I'm going to pick it up from Conduit Street, which is near Oxford Circus. So it's not a biggie for me. It's not too far to go. But before I go there, I'm going to Broadway Market first. Then I'm going to go and pick it up, and then I'm going to bring it home. But I'm not going to have it today. I'm going to have it tomorrow. So yeah, I'm looking forward to trying it finally. The Sketch at Home afternoon tea. So now today's Sunday. When I went to pick up the afternoon tea yesterday, I have to say the staff were really friendly. They were expecting me. They called into the kitchen. They got me to sit somewhere to wait. It took about 5 minutes. Then after I picked up, I came home. Look at the bag. The bag is so pretty, like so pretty. So the contents, they're just sort of everything. So they included some hand sanitizer, and they also included a Spotify playlist, suggested playlist to listen, which is so nice because when you go to in-house afternoon teas, a lot of the time there is music playing. So for them, it's kind of like, even though you're having it at home, you can still experience it like you're actually, there in an in-house afternoon tea. So I love those touches. Yeah, so this is what the box looks like inside. Pretty, really pretty. So, but because it's pretty, doesn't mean it tastes good. We'll see. So I'm going to try each of the items and feedback to you and see what it's like. Right, so let's start off with the sandwiches. This is a vegetarian version of a coq monsieur. And you see how the sandwiches all had a bow in it. So cute. So a croque monsieur normally has cheese and ham in it. But obviously, I got a pescatarian box. So no ham in it, but I put in peppers. And it was really nice combination. The bread was lovely and soft. And yeah, this was a good sandwich. Now you have a classic cucumber. I mean, it was okay. I just feel that places that provide afternoon tea feel obliged to put in a cucumber sandwich because I suppose it's like, is it an afternoon tea if there isn't a cucumber sandwich? And I'm just kind of like, it's okay. It'd be nice if they kind of did something a bit different with it. I mean, I know the presentation was different, a little bit different, but it's just cucumber in it. It's nothing. There was nothing special about this sandwich. Next up is the vegan coronation chicken. I was a bit hesitant about trying this because it's got coriander in it, and I do not like coriander. If there's something with a lot of coriander in it, I won't eat it. But luckily, this one didn't have too much in it, so it was actually quite enjoyable. Yeah, this was a good sandwich as well. And finally, the salmon. Again, I think salmon is also like cucumber. Is it an afternoon tea if there is a salmon sandwich in it? But I don't mind because I love salmon. But this salmon sandwich, yeah, was fine. It was really nice. Now onto the sweets. First off, the scone. When you order this afternoon tea, you can decide whether you want a plain scone or a fruit one. I opted for a fruit one. This was really nice. Normally with scones, you heat it up in the oven, which you should. Makes it taste better. I couldn't justify putting the oven on for one scone, so I didn't. But it was at room temperature. It was nice with the cream and the jam, and you could really taste the butter in it. That to me means it's a good scone if you can taste the butter in it. So yeah. Next up is a chocolate and red currant macaron. Now, if you follow me on TikTok, you know that I actually like macarons now because in the past when I tried them, like years ago, I thought I haven't liked them, but now I do. So this one, it had the rose petal on top. It's edible, yeah, because I ate that as well. It was really nice. So I definitely am a big fan of macarons again. Next is the apricot eclair. I'm not the biggest fan of apricot, so I was a bit like, oh, is this going to be really, really sweet? But actually, it was fine. I think because it's quite a small size, it was okay. Yeah, I quite enjoyed it. Citrus tart. This was fine. This was lovely, light, fluffy, airy, citrusy. Um, yeah, this was very nice. Raspberry Battenberg. Now, I don't like marzipan, even though I haven't had it for a long time. I thought I'll still eat with the marzipan on. No, that marzipan came off quick. I don't like marzipan. I remember when I was at uni all these years ago, there used to be one of my housemates used to buy marzipans in block and just eat it. And I was like, how can you do that? But anyway, the cake itself was nice, but yeah, I still don't like marzipan. And finally, a cake from the trolley. This cake was cherry Victoria sponge. The sponge was quite light and fluffy. I like the taste of the cherry, but the cake also was a little bit dry. So yeah, a little bit dry, but the taste itself was there. So all in all, I love this afternoon tea. I think this is my favourite delivered afternoon tea so far. Presentation and everything was just enough. And I actually really enjoy the dessert because I still feel with some of the other afternoon teas that I've tried at home ones I'm talking about, the desserts haven't been brilliant, but the desserts here were fine and they were just big enough. Um, so yeah, I really enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments if you know of any other more at home afternoon teas because I want to try more at home ones, but I'm finding it a struggle to find ones that include savouries. A lot of the ones that I've seen are just sweet ones, so it's just cake and scones, and I want ones that have savouries in it. So if you see any, let me know. So that was my review. Also, let me know if you have been to Sketch, either for in-person afternoon tea or if you've tried this one. And I got to put the cost. The cost for this was £55. Obviously, I picked it up because I wasn't going to pay £28 delivery charge. But if you want it delivered, you can have it delivered. Depending where you live will depend how much it costs. Until next time, cake lovers.